to Tending the Soul, a ministry of Robbinsdale Parkway United Church of Christ. I'm Reverend T. Michael Rock, and with Reverend Kathy Itzen, we are the co-pastors of this amazing congregation that is deeply concerned and welcoming of each wonderful, unique, powerful soul in our midst. And that includes members of the congregation, but it also includes every soul on this planet. And it even includes the souls that are in the stars and in the rocks and the trees and the rivers. The souls that make up our creation, that make up all the God self that is in the world. This is what this season is about in Advent, is acknowledging the deep sense of care of every being, of all life, everywhere, across our planet. To live in a place of non-discrimination and non-judgment for the soulness of everything. This is a big, big thing. Now, what this does, it causes conflict with the people who are in power. Because part of what power has done throughout the centuries is said, you are more valuable than you, and your experience and your story is more valuable than you. And always dividing people so that they can attain that power. Because when power is shared and it's shared responsibly, it grows and it becomes this force that can overthrow tyrants and can topple governments and nations. It's a powerful thing. Gandhi called it the soul force, satyagraha. And that's what we do in the midst of Advent, is we welcome this force, this power, this being in the form of the most vulnerable child. This baby who is born of parents that had no story according to the people in power. It had no value according to the people who had control of the empire. What happens in this story has the power and strength to topple tyrants and overthrow governments. And it's dangerous. And it's not a surprise that the early church, the early followers of Jesus, who understood this kind of power, who felt in their hearts that in this soul work, that they were deeply connected to everyone, and even called, as Jesus says, to love your enemies. In this deep soul work, they had to worship at night. They had to worship in the dark. They had to worship oftentimes in caves and even underground. This is what happens when faith unleashed finds other ways we can use and create power. Friends, this Advent, this experience of coming to you in your soul work is deeply connected, and it is for your healing. And it is for not just your healing, but the healing of everyone in your life and everyone on our planet. It involves the healing of the animals and the endangered ones. It involves the healing of those who are sick and in prison. It involves the healing of folks who are seeking asylum and crossing borders and are in refugee camps and detention centers. It involves the healing of all. This is the soul work to which we are called. And it is first and foremost the identity that allows us to live and breathe in this world where we experience your soul, your beautiful, precious, sacred soul, as holding this wonderful sense of paradox, that you are unique and valuable, and your story, your journey, your understanding of yourself is loved and cared for, and you are part of something greater. And you are connected to, and your soul and all souls are connected into this one great story. The soul tending work this week is to find the places where you are not connected and seek not common ground, but something that binds us together in a new way. Something that creates new life and shared power. And this will not just tend to our souls, but it will change the world. This is our promise, our hope, and the deep soul work that is part of all of the faith traditions on our planet. It goes way back into the ancient world of the desert mothers and fathers who found soul work in the barren desert to be that which linked all life together. Blessings on your beautiful soul.